Well, it could cost taxpayers millions of dollars. And now lawmakers in Tallahassee are deciding whether to fund Florida's own branch of the military.
So it's part of the governor's budget proposal uncovered by News 6 investigator Eric Sandoval. He's been looking into what this military force would do. And Eric, is this something similar to the National Guard?
Yeah, actually, it's very similar. This force is actually called the Florida State Guard, not the National Guard. And Governor DeSantis revived this last year after it was disbanded at the end of World War II. Now, the State Guard is funded only by Florida taxpayers, and it reports directly to the governor. And now Governor DeSantis wants millions of dollars more to get it up and running by July. June 15th of last year, Governor Ron DeSantis made the announcement that he wanted to bring back a military force that was Florida's own.
The Florida State Guard will be comprised of Floridians, and it will be designed to assist and help only Floridians.
The reason, the governor claimed the Florida National Guard, seen here rescuing Kissimmee residents after Hurricane Ian, wasn't providing enough resources. We checked, and the National Guard's own records show that they have capped the number of troops at 12,000 since 1958. The result, Florida now ranks 53rd out of 54 U.S. states and territories when it comes to the number of troops per capita. Major General John Haas, who heads up the Florida National Guard, admitted to the Senate Military Affairs Committee last month.
We will always be challenged as long as we're an undersized formation.
22 other states have now supplemented the National Guard with their own State Guard forces. Florida's State Guard started last year with a budget of $10 million. News 6 has uncovered the governor now wants to increase that this year to $98 million. In his budget request, he's asking state lawmakers for $53 million to purchase marine and aviation equipment, $19 million to recruit and train State Guard troops, $22 million to build hangars and storage facilities. The rest would fund salaries for administrators. What is your take on the Florida State Guard? We brought that question to State Senator Victor Torres of Kissimmee.
I met with the National Guard.
He is the vice chair of the Senate Committee on Military and Veterans Affairs. He says he saw firsthand that Osceola County needed more National Guard help when Hurricane Ian flooded that area. But he says he has some concerns about reviving the Florida State Guard.
I don't want this money or this State Guard to go for border security. You know, I don't want it to be implemented where they're going to use them to go to Texas or the border or, no. We got our own issues here in the state of Florida.
The National Guard Bureau tells us they constantly review the number of troops that each state gets. And they say, actually, over the last 2 years, they've allocated more than 300 new troops to the state of Florida. But only time will tell if that's going to be enough for a state that is growing so quickly and has grown since 1958.
Yeah, that's for sure. No idea that 22 other states had the same thing going on.
Yeah. So this isn't a first, but have many people signed up for this across the state yet?
We had that very same question, Matt, especially after he just announced this last year. The State Guard, they started out with 400 possible slots for troops. The governor's office claims 1,200 people have applied for these positions so far, and because of that, he is now asking the legislature to increase the Guard from 400 to 1,500 slots. Again, they say that they would only be responding to issues here in the state of Florida.
That's so interesting. Just
Isn't it?
interesting. Yeah.
See what happens with a lot of money.
Eric,
absolutely.
Eric, thank you.